And welcome back to a special edition of News Talk. We're down here at the Stanley. The cast of Hello, Dolly is getting ready for opening night. It's coming up real fast, next week already. And joining me now, two members of the cast. Oh, we're very honored, and it's a very special day here to bring in. I've got Jess Loprato over here, and I've also got Nick Rouleau, correct?
That's right.
Now, you guys are the clerks in the show. Tell me a little bit about each one of your parts. Nick, let's start with you.
Sure. I play Cornelius Hackle. He's a 33-year-old chief clerk for Mr. Van de Gelder. Been working in the shop for a very long time with no promotions and very much wants to just get an evening off and go out and explore and have a good time.
And Jess, a little bit about your part.
Yes, I play Barnaby Tucker, who is his right-hand man, his second banana, and 17 years old, very naive, very innocent, doesn't really know anything about New York until Cornelius brings up the idea to go up to New York City until we kiss a girl. So I'm like, all right, great, that sounds good.
Nick, tell me a little bit about some of your background. I mean, just going over, you did the Book of Mormon for a ridiculous amount of time on Broadway and toured a little bit. How much of a difference is it to come to a city like Utica, get this off the ground, and now you're, what, 25 cities later, you're off and going, right?
Yeah, it's a great experience. Yeah, I did Book of Mormon for 6.5 years,
Wow.
which was a very long time, over 2,500 shows. So I'm very much looking forward to doing something new and something fresh, and it's nice to be in the rehearsal room again and like building a show with a new company and getting to find our moments. And you know, they really treated this like a brand new production, built it from the ground up. The set is gorgeous, everything like comes together in just this perfect package, and I'm really looking forward to sharing that with the country from city to city as we start off.
This is going to be exciting. And Jess, you're no stranger to Broadway. You've been on Broadway, you've toured a little bit, but this is the first big tour for you. Tell me a little bit about the fact that you were in things like Newsies, and So You Think You Can Dance, you toured there, but this show, you were an understudy on Hello, Dolly on Broadway, correct?
I did, yes. I was in the show in New York with Bette Midler and Donna Murphy, who was also her alternate, and I was in the ensemble. I uncovered Barnaby, and it was an amazing experience. But this experience, doing it now on tour, is just as special, especially with a new batch of people who are a part of it, like Nick, and it's just been amazing. It's so different, exciting, and I'm so happy that we get to do it on the road. I don't think audiences are ready for what they're about to witness, and I think they are very lucky to be getting a show like this at the right time, so it's going to be very special.
It's going to be a lot of fun. Nick, tell me a little bit about what the process is. 14-hour days, it's long, and you guys have been in here about 2 weeks now. What's it been like? Give me a typical day.
Yeah, so we're here, we show up usually around 1 in the afternoon, just after lunch, and we're here through 10 o'clock at night, usually. And this is our technical rehearsal, so what that means is we're putting in all the technical elements of the show. We're getting the set, we're getting the lights, we're getting the sound, we're getting the orchestra, which you can kind of hear faintly in the background. We're putting all of those elements together. So up until now, we've been in a rehearsal room with just people and in our regular clothes doing the show. So it's nice to sort of put all those layers on top and getting the full production coming together.
All right, I got to ask you, Jess, you guys have had a chance to get out a little bit in town. You got to love the food in this area, right?
This food in Utica has been delicious. We've been going restaurant, hopping all over the place in the last 2 weeks. We actually went apple picking last week, which was delicious.
It's a rite of passage in New York.
Yes, the apples were delicious and the orchards were just fantastic. Beautiful weather, of course, too. It's just been great. We've just been getting a chance to just breathe in this Utica air, and it's just been wonderful. And this theater is gorgeous, too.
And I want to, before we wrap things up, I got to ask, what's it like working with Betty? It's got to be amazing.
Oh my gosh.
A living legend.
Legend. She's just, and so caring and genuine and kind and looking after all of us, which is so nice. And just a talent. I don't think audiences here are ready for what she's bringing to this stage.
She's singing her face off.
Yeah.
I bet she is. And just a reminder for all of you, Hello, Dolly. It debuts next week, Tuesday and Wednesday, September 25th and 26th. 7:30 tickets still available, but they're going fast. Right, guys?
Get them while they're hot.
Get them while they're hot. Nick and Jess, so great to see you guys, and good luck. And as they say in the biz, break a leg. We got to keep things on the up and up. Good to see you, and good luck. More news coming up right after the break.